Hello and welcome back to another video. Now, in about 2 weeks time, my onions, which are over on the allotment, should be ready to be lifted and harvested. So what I'm going to be doing this afternoon is I'm going to be planting some seeds in anticipation of the onions creating that space. So first of all, I'm going to be planting out some spring onion. The variety is called Totem, and I did plant some out earlier on in the year, which have done extremely well. Spring onion, Totem. Also be planting out some lettuce. I've got salad leaves crispy lettuce blend and salad leaves bright and spicy. These are my go-to lettuce varieties, if you will. I do plant them out every year. And the good thing about them is you can literally plant them indoors the whole year round, and you can harvest them the whole year round as well. So salad leaves. And I'm also going to be planting out a lettuce called Webb's Wonderful, and again a couple of old favourites. I've got Rocket, and I've also got flat leaf parsley. Again, these are a little bit easier. So there we have it then. We've got all the seeds planted. I've got the Webb's Wonderful, the Rocket up the top there. I've got parsley, lettuce bright and spicy, and spring onion Totem around the front there, and the crunchy, well, crispy lettuce blend just there. I've got 2 watering cans over on my allotment, and each one holds 10 litres of water. And as we know, 1 litre of water weighs 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds. So every time I walk over to the dip tank and fill these 2 watering cans with water, I'm carrying 20 kilograms back and forth. And sometimes I'm doing that 5 or even 6 times every other day. So I was talking to my doctor recently, and we were discussing how much exercise I did over a week. And I said, well, I do play golf 2-3 times a week, sometimes even 4 if I include a round of golf at the weekend. And she said, oh, that's quite good. Is there anything else that you do? And I said, well, I do a little bit of weight training. And she said, well, I'm very impressed for a bloke of your age to be still doing weight training. Which gym do you belong to? And I said, no, I don't belong to a gym. I just go over to my allotment and take my 10-litre watering cans, fill them up with water, and then walk backwards and forwards between this dip tank and my plot, and I'm just watering the plants. So that's my exercise routine, and has been for weeks now. So why am I humping water around 5 or 6 times between the dip tank and the allotment every other day, when I've got 2 perfectly good serviceable water butts? Now I do have a little bit of water in. I'm probably up to about there, that level there, and I keep that in the water butt for a purpose, because that is acting as ballast. It's keeping the water butts in place. Because if I didn't leave a little bit of water in the bottom of the water butt, these 2 water butts would take off. And every time I come to the allotment in future, I would be spending the first half hour searching for the water butts. Right, what I've decided as well is to have a hoop house rethink. So this one here, I'm going to take off the polythene. And when the onions are finished, what I might do with that is to actually install some mesh. Now I do have some very fine mesh which I also use to keep off flies and the smaller insects. I do use netting if I want to keep the butterflies off. Now the good thing about the mesh is it provides a little bit of shade, it provides a little bit of protection from the frost, and the other good thing is when it rains, the rain can actually go through the mesh as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Quick recap: take these two off here, put those in the shed until the winter, remove the polythene off that one and insert some mesh once the onions are finished, and that one over the bottom end there, I'm going to keep that one as a traditional hoop house. So that's that hoop house with all the polythene taken off and all the support sides being taken off as well. Now let's have a look at the onions. Now here we are, we've got these onions here which are doing really well. They're probably just coming to the end now. They're drying out wonderfully well. There's still quite a few green tops, so I'm going to wait for those to brown off a little bit and then to start drooping, as they traditionally do with the onions. And so in, I don't know, 10 days, 2 weeks time, they should all be out. Now that gives me an opportunity to actually create some space. Well, that's just about it then for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you're one of those people that are watching this channel and you haven't subscribed, if you like what you see, give us a like. If you found something that I've said or done interesting, let me know in the comments below. And if you are not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It certainly helps the channel to grow, and we could all do with a little bit of that. So I've just got to do a little bit of tidying up to do now on the allotment. I will then dig up some more new potatoes and take those home, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye for now.